All right, hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice came in good and clear. There is no need for music. I think that's better. If there is any sound, any bad noise, let me know, please. If you have any problem, if the sound is low, just let me know so we can increase the gain. And please invite your friends so we can start. Today, first, we start with this video here. This is an Islamic TV station, and they support Hamas. And they are taking calls from callers. So the call will be in Arabic, but there is a translation for the conversation or the call. So I will let you watch it, and let us see, take this one off so you can read the translation. All right. So this is the call live on air between somebody from Gaza and a TV station, which is, and they have a journalist, as you see, and and they are supporting Hamas and victory to Allah. And then this guy, a poor guy from Gaza, he called them. Let us see what he said.
بدي أوجه رسالتي إلى حكومة حماس. حسبي الله عليك، والله يلعنك ويلعن أبوك ويلعن اللي جابك، والله يلعنك يا سنوار يا ابن الكلب. حسبي الله عليك، دمرتنا يا ابن
محمد. يعني محمد
هجرنا من غزة على خانونس، ومن خانونس على رفح، سرقنا احنا واهلنا واولادنا ونسواننا. سلم هالأسرى هالكلاب اللي عندك بعرض الله. احنا مش حدش مقدر، ما حدش مقدر المواقف اللي احنا فيها. بس الله اللي عالم في حالنا. السمار تحت الارض متخبي هو والضيف والقرف اللي زيه. احنا ميه مش ملاقيين، احنا ميه مش ملاقيين يا سنوار. اذا كنت تسمعنا، اذا كنت بتسمعنا يا سنوار.
All right. I hope the message was clear. So the guy, he called them, and he is calling the head of Hamas, calling him a bastard. You idiot. Like, translation is not too much accurate. Like, he says to him, only God knows how bad our situation is. We have no water, no, etc. And he is hiding. And what you did, like what? So like you notice now that maybe in the beginning, as I said, the second day this attack happened, I said today they are saying Allahu Akbar, just wait. Later they will say, please stop. So now people, they start noticing how stupid what they did. It's very easy to go. I can go and shoot my neighbor and kill his wife, and it's so easy. It's not a big deal. Like, you can do it. You can take people in when they are asleep. You can. But this is a country which like massive armies don't dare to fight them. So what you did exactly? What happened now? Like what those Hamas, they accomplish exactly? Just ask yourself a question. What is like now they are talking about some Muslims, they say, oh, we free prisoners. You do not free anybody. Right now they have more. Right now they have more. Every day the Israeli is capturing hundreds of Hamas members and other groups, by the way, not only Hamas. And not only they are capturing them, I mean, the images is coming, it's really like with their panties, with their underwear. They are delivering their arms, and for sure I don't blame the Israeli to treat them any way they wish. I mean, after all what you did to their family, I don't care for what international law they say. I mean, those are people, a bunch of filthy criminals. How you treat them, who care about what people say? So they are capturing them, and we saw tons of images.
Huge game-changing stories.
Let me see if I can find you a video. The last video, here we go. Look this one. Look at this one. Now, if you don't like to see, If you don't like to see the video, just avoid looking. Just to warn you, you will see men with their underwears in case you don't want to see this. So imagine, why in the world you do that to yourself? What you accomplish exactly? Those are, like, just a month ago, they were proud of themselves, having Kalashnikovs in their hands. Allahu Akbar, they thought they are like in control of the world. Money is coming from Qatar, money coming from the European Union, from United Nations. Teddy bear, they are coming with the Kalashnikov. Free food, free milk, free honey, free bread. Everything is free for them. In case you do not know, this territory, they never pay for anything. European hospital, Indonesian hospital, Australian hospital, blah blah hospital. I mean, they have hospital donation from around the world. We American would not have health insurance. We American, the American government suck our blood paying tax, and yet we don't have a health insurance. Those, they don't pay for anything. They have every month, every house, they have their own boxes full of food, canned food, sardine, rice, milk for the babies. They don't pay for anything for the last 70 years. Education for free, school for free. Teachers come volunteer from around the world, even doctors. And now you attack Israel. What you accomplish? Here we go. Look at you. So I will play the video in case you don't like to watch. Just turn your face. See this guy, he have a Kalashnikov. They come with their weapon one by one, and they have to be with their panties, and they have to deliver their guns. The Israeli guy is talking to him in Arabic, saying to him, shwayi, shwayi, slowly, slowly. Put your gun there, Yeah, put it in the side of the road. You are fine. Nobody will shoot you. Don't worry. All right, he put his guns, he go back with his pant. Yeah, go. Okay, so now, few weeks ago, they were Allahu Akbar, and they are so proud, and they have the mask in their face. And, like, we are the most powerful, and they have a truck full of rockets. And look at you now. Look at you, what you did. Israel left you alone. You said, this is your land? Okay, this is your land. You want to have a government? Have a government. You want to have a border? They are not closed. None of them have, they are shut down. They have borders with Egypt. Go, come back, people come back. Like when the attack happened, there was more than 2,000 people, they are foreigners, and more than 1,000 of them, they are American, imagine, American Muslims, obviously, So how people they get in and get out? From the borders, not from Israel. So they give you, they said, you want independent alone? Okay, here we go, live alone, no problem. You want to have a government? Have a government. You want to have police, you want to have an army, no problem. You want to have rocket? We let you have rocket, we will not even touch you. 20 years they left them alone. And now look at you. What did you accomplish exactly? What is the purpose of this attack? Like, do you really, they think they can destroy Israel? I mean, don't you know that the response will be severe? The more you kill, the more the Israeli they will come to you. And all those clothing and the mask doesn't make you a hero and doesn't make you a man. Look at you. Look at you before October 7. And look at you after October 7. Which one you prefer? Before look, we are heroes. Look at this, brother. Guns, and those. The problem with the Middle East, especially Arab. When you give somebody a Kalashnikov, you think he control the whole earth. Thank God they don't have nuclear. They will use it immediately. If you give them a nuclear weapon, they will use it. Imagine if they are the one who have nukes. They will burn this earth. But we know we cannot blame them. This is the fruits of Muhammad. Muhammad told them, kill the Jews. That's it. We have to kill the Jews. And then when the Jews, they come to kill us back, we cry and we ask gays and lesbians to stand with us. I mean, aren't you ashamed that you go to the ones you're supposedly the enemy of Allah and you ask them to go with you to strike, to stop ceasefire? Anyway, I'm so glad that you are enjoying the weather, and I hope the Israeli, they will give you a nice pajama, and now you will go to jail, you will eat hummus, falafel, the Israeli will give you TV, Mickey Mouse, and we will visit you there. Sometime you ask yourself, what is this? What is this for? What you did? What you did? Now, you see, from the beginning until now, most of countries did not consider Hamas as a terrorist organization when they are. But after this, not only they lost the ground, not only their reputation became under the sewage, and literally they are now under the sewage. Many countries, most of countries, unless some Muslim countries, they consider them terrorists. What you did? But today our topic is not about Hamas and their panties. May Allah, I don't know, you should sing like I'm sexy and you know it. And look at the Israeli soldier, he's talking to them. His Arabic is broken. For sure, not like Zakir Naik. He speaks Zakir Naik don't speak Arabic. His Arabic is not like what's his name? Uthman, the guy who fixed marriages. this Israeli soldier, his Arabic is a billion times better than Uthman. Shway, come here, Yeah, so he's asking so all of those, I wish we can have like all the movie from the beginning, how they lined up. شوية All right. Yeah, it's I prefer, like, I don't know, where is the girls of Hamas? That would be nice. I mean, why the Israeli are recording the boys? Me personally, I prefer to see the girls who, like, do you remember the girls of Hamas? They came with the hostages, the female hostages. They are wearing masks too. Those we see them with their panties. Those are the ones deserve to be seen. Oh boy, what am I going to do with those? At least that is a nicer movie. I want to see what is under the mask. I became more curious. Oh boy. So now we go to the topic is about Iran. We heard lately that those terrorists from Al-Houthi group and HizbAllah, they keep attacking like Israel. Let us zoom out of the map. I hope the image is coming to you clear. Let us see. All right. Yeah, I think we are fine. So you heard lately that the Shia militant, which is sponsored by Iran, you see here this area, let me zoom in. This area in the Red Sea, here, it's a very, very sensitive area. Why? Because the sea, the Red Sea, is almost like touching each other. So this narrow area is very easy to be in trouble. Anyone with rocket launcher, he can stop all ships coming from the Red Sea to go in and out. Very easy. So Al-Houthi, who is a militant, Shia militant, they are located in this area here. They are targeting any ship try to go through. We saw in the news this same group, they came with helicopter. So now this Houthi is a Shia militant, yes, but they are almost in control of the whole country. So they took over all the equipment of the army of Yemen before. So now they have all the equipment. They have tanks, they have helicopter, they have jet fighters. So we call them militant, but in reality, they have a very organized, and they are very well equipped with the military gadget. So we saw in the news how Al-Houthi came, those fighters, and they land with a helicopter in the top of a trade ship. They claim that it's belonged to Israel, but it's not supposedly. But I don't know. We don't know really if it is or not. And they were able to take it, and they took it all the way to the port of Yemen. 2 days ago, they did the same with other ship, but this time the ship called for the Marines, the USA Navy, for help, and they send the Marines. And as you know, the Marines, you don't play games with them. The Marines not only killed them, they capture many of them inside the ship, and they took them as prisoners. But still, maybe now they will not be able to capture ships as before, because the Americans are being so close, and they will jump to help. But they keep attacking. Like today, the French forces, they destroy 2 drones. We're going to attack a ship. We do not know ship of who, but 2 drones. So very troublemakers. And the reason they do that is what we will discuss today. Why Al-Houthi? Why HizbAllah are involved? Because we know, like those guys here, they are so far to do any harm really. And now the international community is going to go against them, and maybe soon Israel gave a warning. If nobody will do something about it, they are going to do something about it. And most likely they are going to destroy all their airplanes and all their depot of weapon, whatever. And I hope soon they will do. But what is the reason? Is that because, you know, they are Muslims, they are defending Hamas like other Muslims? You will notice here that HizbAllah in this area and Al-Houthi in Yemen. HizbAllah is more important because they are just in the borders of Israel. And because they are in the borders, they can do more harm Simply, if you are in Lebanon, you can see an Israeli walking in the street from the other side. You can just shoot a guy just walking in the street because you're just across, it's like a street between them. So Hezbollah in this area is more important than the terrorists of Yemen, or even though both of them, they are the same party, the same Shia organization, sponsored by Iran. But you will notice that Hezbollah and both, they are doing desperately trying to take the attention of the Israeli army from invading Gaza. The question is why? Is that because they are trying to help Hamas? Is that because they are Muslims? They defend the Muslims? The answer is absolutely not. Shia, Hezbollah themselves, they killed a lot of Palestinians in Lebanon. A lot. If I say tens of thousands, I'm not exaggerating. So it doesn't make sense that Hezbollah in Lebanon kill Palestinians and Hezbollah in Lebanon kill Muslims in Syria, Islamist, the huge war in Syria, and Hezbollah killed thousands of Muslim Sunni, and for sure the Muslim Sunni killed thousands of them too. So what is this relationship of love between Hezbollah and Hamas? If Hezbollah target is to do genocide to the Muslim Sunni, Hezbollah killed a lot of Sunni, they hate Sunni. Number one enemy for them is Sunni, same as Al-Houthi, they are Shia, same as Iran. So the love story between Hezbollah, which we see here, it doesn't make sense. I mean, what is really attracting Hezbollah to attack Israel? Hezbollah is just a dog, work for Iran, same as Al-Houthi. All the money, all the weapon, all the training, everything they have is coming from Iran. And the existence of Hamas is extremely important. Why? Well, if Israel want to go at war with Hezbollah or Iran, it's very important to have somebody is so much in the heart of Israel to shoot rocket when they need it. So the Israeli cannot concentrate in one border. Like now, if Hezbollah from the right, Gaza from the left, the West Bank from the behind, other country might join. So Israel forces will not be able to concentrate in one line and focus in one enemy. And because of those are just inside Israel, so their existence is so important. As you see now in Israel, like now, many farmers, they cannot even do farming. They cannot because their land is so close. Like just a week ago, Hezbollah shot an RPG or a rocket at an Israeli farmer. He is 50 something years old or 66 years old. And they killed him. He's just a farmer. Why? Because the land, the farms, is exposed to Lebanon. Same time it's exposed to Gaza too. So all those lands are going to be a waste until the Israeli clean it from all terrorists. So Hezbollah now trying its best to force the Israeli, but until now they failed, to force the Israeli to stop attacking Hamas. Maybe Hamas can survive this war, and then one day when the Israeli, which is going to happen sooner or later, attack Iran, then Hamas will be a great help to Hezbollah and Al-Houthi in their war with Israel. So they don't care really for Gaza. Hezbollah killed a lot of Palestinians. In fact, during the war in Lebanon, you can go right now and search it in Google. You can search for the siege of the Palestinian camps in Lebanon. The siege of the Palestinian camps in Lebanon. Almost 2 years. The Shia, Hezbollah, and Amal, there's another organization called Amal, they did not allow a single can of food to enter into the camps. 2 years. not a few weeks, to the point, as we heard, that Palestinian, they went to the point that they eat a dead body, like a person, he died, they eat him. This is what they claim. I don't know if it's true or not. They were out of food, out of anything. So how in the world those are the same people who want to defend the same people in Gaza? Why they want to kill the Palestinian in Lebanon and they put them in camps? They don't allow them to go anywhere. But in Gaza, they want, the support doesn't make sense, right? If I love you here, I love you there. I love you there, I love you everywhere. Either we love those people and we support them and we believe they have a cause, or we are using them. And this is what's happening. Hezbollah don't care really for Hamas. Hezbollah, they knew that Israel sooner or later have no choice except to attack Iran, because Iran make it so clear that their nukes or their weapon is to attack Israel. Every morning they chant, say, death to America, death to Israel. So Israel cannot afford to let Iran have a nuke, especially if the nuke maybe will be transported into Lebanon. And that will be, a big disaster, will cause the death of maybe 1 million, maybe more, we don't know. Depends what the size of the nuke. So the attack of Israel on Iran is going to happen, no matter what. And Iran need all those puppies to exist, so when the time Iran need them, they will do what they are doing now. So imagine if now Israel decide to attack Iran, and you might think Iran is too far, but not really. You see, the Israeli, this is why we heard that the Israeli were supporting Azerbaijan in their war against Armenia, which is very sad for me as a Christian to see that. But the Israeli, they don't care for the Armenian, they care for Iran. This is Azerbaijan, as we see here in the map. They are in the border of Iran. And it's not a secret that the Azerbaijani government, they allow the Israeli army to participate and to have secret bases in Azerbaijan. So anytime Iran is going to go in war with Israel, the Israeli, they have now bases just in the corner of Iran. They do not need to fly all the way over Syria and Iraq to go to Iran. They can just fly from Azerbaijan. So both parties, they are preparing for this war. The Israeli preparing for that. This is why we heard Azerbaijan afford help to Israel after October 7. This is the only Muslim country who propose help to Israel, any help they want. Why? Because simply they help them against the war in Armenia. And, the Israeli, they think farther than Iran. They want to show Iran that, okay, you know what? You are preparing for us. You brought those dogs around us. We can be in your corner too. And nobody can protect you. And this area here is a very, very sensitive area. Because it's not far from Tehran. So if we draw a line here, let us draw a line. So this is Azerbaijan from here, and this is Tehran. As you see, the distance is so short, not really that big. Which means in logistic way, the Israeli army do not need to go and refuel and bring weapon and etc. It's very short distance. They just go from here to here, and I don't know what is the distance exactly based on the map, but let us say it is like maybe 600 miles maybe. I'm not sure. You can measure it using Google Earth. And this is for fighter jet is nothing. It's just very short trip. So the Israelis do not need to shoot all the way from Israel. Same as Iran, they have an enemy in the border of Israel, which is HizbAllah and the Shia. Israel, they are in the border of Iran. Same time, Israel is preparing for other, let us say, a friend with benefit. The same as Iran preparing for friends with benefit, with many forces around. Israel and many Arab countries, Muslim countries, they have the same enemy. All of us, we knew that Saudi Arabia is an enemy of Iran. It is not a secret. All of us, we knew that Emirat is an enemy of Iran. Not a secret. Bahrain. So those are three major neighbors of Iran. They are terrified because of Iran, because they are no match. And the Iranian is so close to them. In fact, Iran already, they stole an island, it's called Abu Musa, from Emirat. If you zoom in the map, you will see how close Emirat is to Iran. Remember, this Gulf, the Arab, they call it the Arab Gulf, the Persian, they call it the Persian Gulf. So they are even fighting over the name. Like you will not find one map in the Middle East in schools. They call the Gulf the Persian Gulf. They don't call it Persian Gulf. They call it the Arab Gulf. And here you notice, like even before religion fight, this is a fight between two ethnic groups. One is the Arab and the other one is the Persian. So Abu Musa here, a small island, the Iranian, they took it. They took it by occupying, not by like, hello, I want to take it. Like, please, can you take it from you? So already Iran and Emirat, they are at war. Logically, by occupation, they are at war. If we look, let us see where is the island, which Abu Musa, it should be here. Let us see. We need to zoom in more. It's a small, tiny island. It's not like something big. I guess this is the one here. Here we go. Here we go. See it? So this is Emirat, and this is Abu Musa. I'm not sure what the distance between Emirat and Abu Musa, you can measure it, but it's a very short distance. It's not in the middle, it's more close to Emirat. And because Emirat is a small, tiny country, and they are no match to Iran, so they took this island from the Emirati. Now, which mean the Iranian, they are so close now. I mean, already they are close based on the nature of the Gulf, but now they are way more close. They are half distance from before. In order, if they want to attack Emirat, they can do it so easy. So Israel, and this is why we saw this so-called peace agreement, like Abraham, which is very funny. I mean, none of them. What Emirat have to do with Abraham and what Saudi Arabia? Suddenly, all of them, they are Abrahamic now. I mean, suddenly they remember that they are Abraham. You see how love can happen suddenly. We are cousins, brother. We are cousins. Yesterday they want to slaughter the Jews. Today the Jews are strong and they have a very massive, powerful army and technology. So suddenly now we are cousins. Yesterday you are a pig, you are a monkey. Today we, let us shake hands, Well, Israeli, they understand, they are not stupid, and they knew that they are not in love with them. They will never love the Jews. But because, let us say, as they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So Iran became a big, big problem for everybody. An Iran big problem, actually, let me make it simple. All terrorist groups, all Islamic terrorist groups, born because of Iran. You will notice that before Iran, the world have zero Al-Qaeda, zero ISIS, zero HizbAllah. Even women in the Middle East, nobody wear hijab. I mean, really, you find maybe old women. Iran came and they established an Islamic state. When the Iranian mullahs, they met with the founder of the Muslim Brotherhood in Saudi Arabia, they were coming for Hajj. He got their attention, this person, who at that time was nobody, just a guy, young guy, making speeches. So when this guy was there, Al-Banna, was in the Hajj in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, the city of faith, there was a fight between the one visiting Mecca, the individuals, Shia versus Sunni. Even sometimes they kill each other, by hundreds. But now what the Saudi are doing, they are limiting the number of Shia from Iran specifically. They give them very small, maybe 100 people, so they easy can control them, not like before, thousands can come and make a bigger crowd, and then they start attacking people. So what happened, there was a fight, Shia and Muslim calling each other names, etc. So the founder of Muslim Brotherhood, which means he is the first founder of Hamas, because Hamas is a part of Muslim Brotherhood, in case you do not know. He took a high position, a table or something, and he starts shouting at his people, the Sunni. He says, why we are at war with them, why we hate them. Is that because they loved the family of the Prophet? Don't we love the family of the Prophet? Now, for sure, this is a false argument, because the difference between them is a huge. It's not about what they're talking about. But the Shia, they notice that this guy can be very useful tools for them. For the first time, they heard someone, he is from the enemies. He have an idea about them that we can work together. So what the Iranian regime did, as soon they took over Iran, they gave this guy the money to buy the first Muslim Brotherhood center in Egypt. So here we understand how the relationship between Hamas or HizbAllah, Iran and Muslim Brotherhood, which is Hamas, established from the beginning. The first office for the Muslim Brotherhood was paid in full by Iran. And now we can understand how deep the relationship between Hamas and Iran, because the first founder of the Muslim Brotherhood, the first office, paid and sponsored by Iran. So Iran bought the Muslim Brotherhood, and they wanted to use this party in order to penetrate the system inside the Middle East, because the Middle East all the Middle East countries, Muslim countries, they hate the Shia. In fact, I am welcome in any house, Muslim house, when I was in the Middle East, like, you know, in high school, etc. I go, but a Shia, they are very careful. They don't invite. And if a kid, when I invite someone, he is a Shia to his house, he asks him to tell different name. Because people, they can be known from their names. Where are they from? For me as a Christian, you are welcome. No problem. Shia, no way. So the hatred between them is beyond your imagination. Shia are very well trained to practice taqiyya. We spoke about taqiyya before. Taqiyya is where you can say something, but you mean something else. If you remember, in chapter 3, verse number 28 in the Quran, it says in Arabic, اتقوا منهم تقات, which means speak to them in a manner of lying for the sake of protection. What protection? Mean anything. To expose your faith, to expose, you know, your agenda, anything. Here it says, you cannot take the non-believers as a friends unless you practice it as a taqiyya, which means as a lie. You say to him, I'm your friend, lying to him, and if you do that, it's okay. But if you really mean it, that you like them and you want to be a friend for them, you are not even Muslim no more. And both, by the way, both Shia and Sunni, they practice this verse, because remember, this is a verse in the Quran. This is not a verse only for the Shia, but the Shia, they practice in everything in their life. To the point, the Shia, they say that the taqiyya, which is this verse, is the shield of Shiaism. It is the shield. So when there is two people debating, right away they will use the shield, which is taqiyya. He deny everything. This is the easiest way. Like, you know, when Mimi Hijab was having this conversation with David Wood, David Wood said to him, your God have hands, he have body part. What Muhammad Hijab did? Taqiyya. Who said so? So he threw everything under the bus in 2 seconds. Now, you know, David Wood is not really a good debater. He did not, he should say to him, it's in the Quran, it's in the Hadith, you're a prophet, let us show you. You know, he don't. He just let it go. So they are allowed to lie and with no guilt. And you will notice here with me, if you can read, let me make a line so you can see with me what I'm talking about. This is why I always warn people, like, you know, I see some Christian, they say to me, I have a friend, he is a Muslim, he is nice. Well, he can be nice if he is not true Muslim. He's a Muslim and he's nice, that's impossible. He's lying to you. I have, when I was in the Middle East, I met many, they were nice. But this is before they learned the religion. The more we grow in age, the more we learn. I learned about Christianity, he learned about Islam, and the more he hate me. So when we were kids, we play. We eat together. I come to his house, he come to my house. No problem. He start going to the mosque, things will change. Because in the mosque, they will say to him, you're going to take Christians and Jews as a friends. And if you take them as a friend, you are one of them. Chapter 5, verse 51. So when a Christian, he says to me, you know, like when I start teaching about Islam, many Christians, they say to me, this is not true. I have Muslim friends, they are nice. What are you talking about? I have a friend, he's Muslim, he even helped me. So you struggle with people to explain that if he know his religion, he will never help you. And if he help you, maybe he's trying to convert you. Which means he is not your friend. And the purpose is not to help you. If you read with me here, it says that the believer, he cannot take non-believer. And the funny, they call us hypocrite. The Muslim, they call Christians, Jews, whatever. Non-Muslims, we call them hypocrite. But the verse itself is about hypocrisy. says uh, if a believer he take a disbeliever of a Jew or other one as their friends, so as become mighty and honorable, which mean you really take them as a friend for real, you know. So you respect them, you appreciate them. If you do that, the Quran says the one who do that, he seeking might and honor, taking the hypocrite and disbelievers as friends. Okay, what will happen to him? He has no connection to Allah. See now what the problem? Or protection from Allah. So the second you take a Muslim, he take you as a friend and he mean it, the Muslim, they can kill him. If he take you as a friend, if a Muslim, let us say you met a Muslim and he decide to take you for a friend for real, from his heart, based on this garbage cult, you have no protection from Allah and you are not a Muslim no more. You see the word protection? The word protection here present what? Present you are an apostate. We can kill you. For you are joining the enemy of Allah. And now it's time for you to go. So you have no connection. You have no honor. You have no mercy. No mercy. What happened? I just took a friend. He's a Christian. Like what I did. Do you see how much hatred this cult has? So just by taking you as a friend, he lost all the privilege he have from his religion, which Muslims will not kill him. They will not rape his wife. They will not take his property. And they will not destroy his honor. You see, he says has no honor, which means they can rape his daughter. They can rape his wife. They can take them as sex slaves. He have no mercy, no protection from Allah. All of this because he took them as a friends. Do you see it? And then they continue saying, unless, and here you see how the taqiyya work. Taqiyya mean lying to protect yourself. Like, you know, you live in the West, you cannot say I support Hamas now. It can be a problem. So what do you say? I say I am against Hamas. Hamas don't present Islam. Unless, read carefully, it be that you guard yourself from them. You guard yourself. So what does that mean? Unless you say to them, hey, listen, I am your friend. It's just to guard yourself. You don't mean it. Taking it as it were, security, saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way. Look at this. By speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart dislike this. And now you will notice that this is a pure satanic cult. This is a pure satanic cult. They will take you as a friend by words. They claim even, you know, they can claim to be Christians. They can change their names. They can come to you and even they insult Muhammad. But in reality, they hate you and they are trying to do harm for you. Like many years ago, there was many videos, maybe I can find them on YouTube, how to kidnap Christians. How to kidnap Christians. Let us say you are a taxi driver. So what do? They are telling you, you hold the cross on your mirror. So the Christian jump in the car with the taxi. He look, the guy have a cross. So he trusts you. He asks you, what's your name? Give them a Christian name. You know, say words from the Bible when they come in. So they have no limit in how far they can go with their evil. Now going back to HizbAllah. So since Iran invested from the first day on the Muslim Brotherhood is in debt to Iran. And this is how Hamas is so much important to Iran. For this is a very old investment. Hamas is just a name of a brigade, of armed brigade of the Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood in the West, they have many names. The major name is Muslim Brotherhood, but they have, like, CARE in USA. CARE in USA is an organization to go after people who they are attacking Islam, like me. But the founder of CARE is a terrorist, and he is a Muslim Brotherhood. Trump, when he came to the office, he said he is going to ban the Muslim Brotherhood. But as you know, and I informed you before, Trump is a hypocrite, is a corrupt, is a taqiyya boy. He's like the Muslims. He say things in the election, but he do the opposite when he's in the office. So he claimed that he is going to do something about Qatar, and he went in the front of the White House when he was a president, and he said Qatar have to stop supporting terrorism, which is the Muslim Brotherhood. This is what they meant. The terrorists they are talking about is the Muslim Brotherhood, which is Hamas too. 2 weeks after, Qatar sent a lot of money to his son-in-law, and they rented the whole building of his son, Kushner, son-in-law, for 99 years. $1 billion, imagine. They paid rent. Have you ever heard of somebody pay rent for the coming 99 years? I mean, buying the building will cost you less. After 99 years, the building is useless. I mean, it's going to be to demolished. Will be outdated, will be everything wrong. So he spoke against them that they have to stop terrorism, and you can watch the video, it's on YouTube. Few weeks after, Qatar came and they paid his son-in-law, which was like he's facing a bankruptcy. And since then, Qatar became our friend. And then Trump, he sold them airplanes, he sold them weapons, and not only that, he used to be. Remember, he went to Saudi Arabia. The Saudi, they pushed him. He did not move against Qatar because he is a nice person. No, the Saudi, they paid him and they pushed him to go against Qatar. So he went against Qatar. Qatar, they said, okay, the Saudi they pay, we will pay more. How much? They knew he's for sale. So instead being with the Saudi, the Qatari were more generous. And now he switched to be in the side of Qatar against Saudi Arabia. And if you notice, even Trump in the last week in his presidency, even he have 5 days left to leave the office, he forced Saudi Arabia to lift all sanctions on Qatar. Can you believe it? He threatened to cancel all the sales of weapons, to freeze it. And then after a new government come, and the Saudi, they knew that the Democrat is not too much friendly with them, so they said, okay, hold on, So right away, Emirat and Saudi Arabia left sanctions with Qatar, shake hands. So it was the coward Trump who united the enemies of Israel together. You see what money does? I know many of you will get upset, but this is the truth. So the Muslim Brotherhood, which is now become so big, it's not the guy who was in Mecca before and the Iranian, they sponsor him. Muslim Brotherhood now is an international organization. They have offices around the world. They have thousands of offices in Europe. If you remember the grandson of the founder of Muslim Brotherhood, the one who is accused with rape, right now is in jail. Or maybe he's out, I'm not sure. Many Muslim women accuse him of rape, and he was charged with it. He was a professor in Switzerland, imagine. So they have high positions. They teach in schools. They are even in the government. they have institute, they implement, they have a publishing books organizations, all those banks. So Muslim Brotherhood now became a massive network. So Trump, when he spoke, he want to ban the Muslim Brotherhood. They have to stop him. Because if American, they say this organization is banned, all those offices around the world, they have to shut down. So what we do? We pay this fool who is going to shut down our business, and they paid him. You don't need to listen to me and believe me. Go check it out. Go make some little study about Muslim Brotherhood. I made a video about it long time ago, and I even show all the names of organizations. They have thousands of organizations under. They have different names. They are not Muslim Brotherhood. Schools, universities, Arabic teaching, Islamic schools in London, in Netherlands, in France, everywhere, everywhere. So they become so massive, and Iran need them badly. Even though logically, those Muslim Brotherhood are Sunni and they hate Shia. But let us say, friend with benefit. Both are evil, and they are supporting each other for an agenda. Not because they love each other. So this is why Iran is so much interested to invest in the Muslim Brotherhood organization. But things did not go well for Iran. Iran, they were able, the Muslim Brotherhood, they were able with Iran to sponsor a man to become the president of the White House. That is Obama. When Obama became the president, Obama, he did everything he can to make Iran great again. So he lifted all sanctions. He made a very funny agreement about nuclear facility, allowing Iran after 5 years only to have nukes. How nice. Legally. And he gave them all the money to make that happen. And you do not need to believe me. Go check. He put the money of Iran in airplanes, and one after one they start going to Tehran. And the sanctions left from Iran. And now Iran can import all kind of weapon, all kind of equipment, no sanctions at all. So Obama finally, the man of Iran, he lifted everything from Iran, he gave them freedom. In the top of that, Obama was trying his best to make the Muslim Brotherhood take over the Middle East. And the whole target is, at the end, we are going to go for Israel. So if you go with me and check the map, let us do a little check. I don't want to keep you long here with me. Maybe many of you are not interested in the topic, but just to give you little information can be helpful for you in case you care. When Obama was a president, if you remember, Hillary Clinton, she went to Libya after the death of al-Qaddafi, and she visited one person only. That was the head of the Muslim Brotherhood. When the Muslim Brotherhood took over Tunisia, the first one who support that government, it was Obama and Hillary Clinton. When Egypt, look at the plan. The plan is massive. Egypt, the Muslim Brotherhood took over. Erdogan is a Muslim Brotherhood already. See, the Muslim Brotherhood is growing big, huge. Qatar is a Muslim Brotherhood. This is where the money. Jordan, the king is not, but a huge number of the population of Jordan is a Muslim Brotherhood. But they are not in charge yet. Let us make the color here different. In Jordan, they could not take over. In fact, the king of Jordan, by the support of America, of Saudi Arabia, he was able to, let us say, forbid the Muslim Brotherhood party in Jordan. In Syria, the war started. What was the purpose of the war? The purpose of the war is to take the Shia regime or the Alawi regime in Syria and to establish Muslim Brotherhood. So now let us look at the map. The map as we see now is massive. If the Muslim Brotherhood to control those countries, we are talking about a massive land, almost all the Mediterranean, and Israel is surrounded from every corner. Egypt, controlled by Muslim Brotherhood. Libya, supposedly the Muslim Brotherhood will take over. Tunisia already been established. They have a government at that time, Muslim Brotherhood. And then the Muslim Brotherhood, they were planning to take over Saudi Arabia. And that was the big mistake. The Saudi, they found out that the Muslim Brotherhood is preparing to do coup against the royal family of Saudi Arabia. They receive a very piece of information, and I think it's from Israel, that the Muslim Brotherhood, overnight, they are going to take over Saudi Arabia and Emirat. At that time, more than half of the cabinet, minister of the cabinet in Emirat, they were Muslim Brotherhood. Imagine how powerful they are. In fact, Kuwait now, more than half of the ministers in Kuwait are Muslims Brotherhood right now. The plan of Obama is to establish a caliphate. I said this long before ISIS happened. If you go watch my video with my radio show with the brother Osama Dakdok, you will see I said Obama will not leave the White House until he establishes ISIS. There was no ISIS at that time. Nobody heard of the word ISIS. Islamic Caliphate. This was a dream of Obama. That's why Obama, he go every Ramadan, he start telling us, I mean, imagine he claimed to be Christian, he go on TV telling us about the benefit of Ramadan. Isn't it obvious? And those stupid American, he's just being friendly, So this guy, he make fun of Christianity. He make fun of the Bible. He claimed to be an atheist with the atheists. He claimed to be Christian with the Christians, but he's a Muslim. Taqiyya. You remember? Speak to them in a friendly way. Chapter 3, verse number 28. While your heart dislike this. So he claimed to be Christian so he can become a president and nobody will oppose. But in reality, he was trying his best to establish a caliphate state. Then, when the Saudi did notice or they received the information that the Muslim Brotherhood will take over them, Saudi, they arrested everyone from Muslim Brotherhood in Saudi Arabia. Overnight. Thousands. Emirat did the same. And now the war between the Muslim Brotherhood and Saudi Arabia and Emirat will take different level. Now they became official enemy. So Saudi Arabia sponsored the opposition in Egypt. And they were able to make the Muslim Brotherhood lose Egypt. They sponsor the king of Jordan so he can cancel the Muslim Brotherhood party in Jordan. They sponsor opposition in Libya against the Muslim Brotherhood, and the Muslim Brotherhood, they were not able to take over Libya. See what money can do, my friend? And now in Syria, Saudi Arabia and Emirat, in the beginning of the war, they were against the Assad regime. But as soon they noticed that this will be another Muslim Brotherhood regime, they went mute and they stopped supporting any terrorist in Syria. And then the Russian came, and the Russian, they were able to kill hundreds of thousands of the Muslim Brotherhood. Tunisia, after that, sponsored by Saudi Arabia, they were able to conquer and to take away the Muslim Brotherhood from Tunisia. So look how the Muslim Brotherhood were almost coming and taking all the territory. And now there is only two countries. There is Qatar and there is Turkey. And all the plan is how to conquer and make a caliphate. In the same time, Israel will be an easy target. Israel will be an easy target. But thanks to God that the Muslim Brotherhood, they became an enemy to Saudi Arabia, and then the Muslims now, they demolish each other, and this organization is totally forbidden in this territory. Muslim Brotherhood now, they are wanted in Egypt, wanted in Saudi Arabia. Wanted, I mean, you go to jail or you will be executed. No joking. Wanted in Emirat. Wanted in Iraq. Wanted in Syria. And the funny is, Muslim Brotherhood is not wanted in any European country, including America. The coward Trump did not dare to put the Muslim Brotherhood in the terrorist list because of the money of Qatar. And this is what I'm afraid of. If Biden stays as a president, America is messed up. If Trump become president, Qatar in charge again. For this guy, he proved it to us already. He is just a businessman. He have zero ethic like Biden. Biden, he sold the country to China. Trump, he sold the country to Qatar. Two faces of one coin. And you don't need to believe me. Go check everything I said. Go type right now. Trump speaking against Qatar. Have to stop terrorism now. Just I can play it for you. After that, did Qatar stop supporting terrorism? Everybody knows now that number one supporter to Hamas is Qatar. So the stupid Trump, he is literally behind the blood of 1,400 Israeli, just because he worship dollar. It is reality. Those who come to become your president, they don't care for you. That doesn't matter how much they make you ignited. Yeah, the first day I go, I will stop this, I will do that, and then all what they do, they serve the enemy. I noticed that Trump is a scam. Step by step. In the beginning, I was so happy that he was elected. I was so excited. I remember the day of election, I was so upset. You know, the news is coming so bad. So I can't sleep like early, but I want to force myself to sleep because what an ugly night. I mean, we have 8 years of Obama, and now we will have another 8 years of the corrupt Clinton family. And then I look at the news, it says look like Trump is winning. So I went live, if you remember. I went live. So I was so excited to see Trump, he will win. But sadly, he was just the same as the rest. Everything is for sale. Well, he is not bad as Biden, but I mean, this is what funny about the USA. Like, you know, they bring us two donkeys. One wanna like punch you in your head, and the other one in your balls. So which one? So now, if I vote for Trump, he will do again what he did. He will sponsor the terrorists of Qatar. If you remember when Trump he went to Saudi Arabia, what the speech was? It's not our business how you rule your country, which means we don't care for a human right. We don't care if you arrest Christians for worshiping God. We will not care if you arrest somebody for having a Bible. We will not care. We will not care. Just give us money. This was his speech. None of our business. And now he is making his speeches about what he would do first day. I mean, a guy, he need to support him a bunch of idiot and a bunch of hookers. He started bringing to the White House, like what? The women, this woman with big boobs, Kardashian. Who is Kardashian? I mean, can you believe it? Bring me a scientist, bring me somebody like a professor who discovered that something. I mean, Kardashian. The guy, her husband, now he's an ex-husband, the singer. I mean, look who they are. A guy from YouTube who is influencer and he is racist. So they are trash. They have no quality. So if I go now for election as a president, and if Kardashian he support me, do you think American will like me more? And here you notice the quality of the education of the nation. No education. An actor, he support you. And a singer, he support you. A hooker, she support you. But if you are a scientist, who care? If you are a professor, so what? Nobody care for you. I mean, the guy is in the White House and he is inviting Kardashian. What is the topic will be between them? Anyone can help me? Like if I am now the president, If I am now the president, and I invite Kardashian to come to my office, what is exactly I will discuss with her? How she can help? What about her husband who do not know what he is talking about? Obviously this guy is suffering from mental illness. And the list, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's very important. Right. But all of them are saying, this is America, my friend. This is America. You know, I mean, like if you ask the young ones who they like a pimp, like Andrew Tate. Their best example of life is a pimp. You know, before, all nations, when you ask them, any nation in the world, you ask them who is your best, they will speak about a philosopher, a scientist, someone who established a language, a big writer, a poet man, some, you know, like names, great names. Now, a pimp, a hooker, a UFC. It's reality. Snoopy Dogg. And Trump himself is a showboy. So the American, they will keep repeating the same garbage because this is how the system is. Two parties, and those parties obviously, you know, they are the one who, let us say, sponsored by the most powerful. And as long as they have the money and somebody support them, and nobody can compete with them, things will stay the same. If you want to fix America, you have to forbid parties. If you want to fix this country, you better forbid parties. No parties. Individual, they go for election, and people vote. When you have two parties, look what we have in the Congress. It's a joke. It's like a gang, two gangs, you know. When you have people only, then every individual, he vote based in what he think is right, not based on a party. When a president win, everybody either elect him or he lose, everybody rejected him, not parties. And then you will not have a very divided Congress like this, or senators like they are like dogs, they keep attacking each other and biting each other. And then every 4 years a new president come, and then he go back to opposite direction. So Trump, he built a wall, which is good. Biden, he came, destroy the wall. So now we spend all those trillions of dollars to build the wall, and now we take the wall. And now Trump Biden, he decide we should build the wall again. This is why such a government cannot be successful, because you don't have people who they are qualified to be in the governor. Like, you know, what is the qualification of anyone doing the job in the government? Like the Minister of Education. What you know about education? Nothing. The Minister of Oil, the Minister of, they don't know. I mean, it's just a job they give you. Like, you are from my party, you went for election, okay, if I win, I will give you this. It's like, you know, they come to the kitchen, we are 8, 10, each one of us have to have a piece of cake. I will make you foreign minister, and you will come, etc. Just support me. It doesn't matter if you are qualified or not. So anyway, things is messed up in America, and it's going to be messed up for a long time. And this is why we notice that Iran, country like Iran, taking advantage. You will notice that the Iranian, in the time of Trump, they shot down a massive, like very expensive, high technology drone. I think it cost almost $1 billion. Trump, he did nothing about it, as if he heard nothing. You know what nothing means? Nothing. Why? Because they knew the person. They knew all what he cared for is to be elected. The guy, he promised he will not go war with anybody. He promised. So you will notice Trump, he will not, like, he want to go out of, he went to Korea, shake hands. He went to Taliban. He started negotiating with Taliban, imagine. He told Taliban, we are going to withdraw in the day of etc. 4 years from now. And Taliban, they flourished since then. It was because of him. Because now they knew that everybody knows, he announced it. We are leaving. So now all of Afghani, those who have like the spirit of supporting the army and government against Taliban, that's it. The Americans are leaving. Bye-bye. The country collapsed because of Trump. Biden came, is more idiot. He would draw like a donkey and make it look like we are the one running away. But both are guilty. And now, the Houthi, those in Iran terrorists, and HizbAllah in Iran, they notice that Democrat is the same. This country is very much divided. They don't want to go in war. In fact, the American, they keep saying to the Israeli, don't attack HizbAllah, don't attack Iran, don't do anything. Stay in Gaza. They put conditions. You want us to support you? Don't. Why? Because Biden, he is under the command of Obama. Obama is a true president. It's not Biden. The Iranian terrorists already, they shot and they attack already an American army ship. How in the world they dare to do so? They knew how massive the power of America, because they knew that they have the protection. They have the protection of Biden, and nobody will touch them. It's like, you know, you have a dog, and this dog is spoiled. He is biting everybody, and nobody dare to touch the dog because the big boss, he owned the dog. Otherwise, can you explain to me how those Houthi, they want to attack everybody? They are hitting ships. They are hitting even American ships. Well, Iran did that before them. Hezbollah in Iraq doing the same. They launched more than 100 attacks already in Iraq and Syria. And what Biden did? Nothing. They knew their enemy very well. They knew that America does not have a leader. In the time of Trump, in the time of Biden is the same. This is why those terrorists, they flourish. Terrorism is the same as weeds. When nobody is attending the garden, the weeds will take over. And we don't have anyone to attend the garden. We have a bunch of fake, false, corrupt leadership from both parties. The Democrat is busy with the transgender and which bathroom for, and now they are busy with the free Palestine. They are hippie. They have mental problem. They do not know what they want from this world. They want to go green, but there's no green cars. They want to go green, but they have to turn the gas to heat their houses. Look how many houses now, snow. Who can depend on the electricity to heat his house? It doesn't work. Stupid, mental. You want to go green? Why you don't use just electricity to heat your house? Just do it. Show us how you can do it. Hypocrite, liar, stupid. So they knew everything. Will Turkey and Russia come to Gaza? Turkey is a bankrupt country. I mean, Erdogan, he make himself like a leader, biggest speeches. The guy, he cannot even fart. What Turkey? My friend, war need budget. War is not just a joke. Like I can shoot, if you go to shooting, like, if I go, like I have like a bunch of magazines, not one, like one after one. Let's say in 5 minutes, you finish 5 magazines. How much money you spend? A lot of money. And this is just a gun. War is very costly. It's not about, even if you have people, if you have fighters, even if you have 100 million, but war is very costly. Same time, your enemy will not shoot at you potato and tomato. They will destroy your civilization. So Russia, they have nothing to do with Gaza. Why Russia would they come to Gaza? Do you think Putin, he liked them? Putin, he fought at them. Putin himself, he smashed Chechnya before. Go and check what he did to Grozny. Putin, he killed millions of Muslims in Syria. Literally. Just until now, he is there. His army is there. Putin, he don't care for all of this. Putin, he care only for his hummus. His hummus is, he want to finish the trap he put himself in, going in war with Ukraine. He did a big stupid mistake. This is how stupid he is. He called it operation. He think it's going like to be an operation in the stomach. We take the tumor and that's it, 24 hours. This is how easy it is. Is it easy? And now it took him more than 2 years, 3 years. Until now, he could not accomplish anything. Zero. In fact, now, the enemy, the Ukrainian, they became way more scary, even scary to European armies. The Ukrainian are not a normal people like everybody, because they have a very high number of educated people. All tech, all IT, all engineers around the world, you will see the best is in Ukraine. If you go right now to any government website, to the Ukrainian, and go to any American website, you will see that the American website, the government website, is a piece of, excuse me, I don't want to say it. Ukraine is so advanced with technology, and now they are making drones. Their drones, in fact, just 2 days ago, the American, they signed a contract to do project of weapon with Ukrainian because they notice how advanced they are. Ukrainian is the first ones who made a spaceship engine. Even the Chinese, they try to buy their manufacturer. So the stupid Putin, he wanted to conquer them, and now this country in the future might be able to conquer Russia, which is something we don't want. We as a Christian, we don't want to see 2 Christian countries killing each other. But it happened that this is donkey Putin. He is greedy. He want to make himself the Caesar. He want to have an empire. Anyone try to get away from his command, he attacked them. He did the same to Armenia. Look what happened to Armenia. He cheated on them. He lied to them. He made them sign an agreement that we will defend you if somebody attack you. Azerbaijan ate them alive, and Putin is watching. He took half of Georgia. He took half of Ukraine. And the plan is to go all the way and take Moldova. He is a very evil man. Russia is the biggest country in the world. The biggest. Russia have border with everybody. Have borders with USA. Have borders with China. Have borders with India. Have with everybody. Massive country. Why you want more land? Massive resource. And his country is still empty. But when you are evil, what you can say? However, we don't want to speak about more topic because that will make the topic more complicated. But everything I said to you is based on my belief and what I know. You don't have to agree with me, and for sure, feel free to disagree. But always I advise you to do your homework. Don't take what people say to you, including me. Right? How is your friend Zelensky? Zelensky is my friend now. Yeah, we used to eat hummus together. In fact, I used to support Putin. Yeah, I admired him for a long time as a smart man. You know, he took Russia was collapsing. Women, they were for sale. Like, you know, all us we know. Remember, bride for bride for sale. Imagine women became for sale. The country collapsing. So the guy, he took the country literally collapsing. He made the country stood again. So I really admire him. I love Russia. I will never be against Russia. I'm not against Russia. I'm against Putin. He made a big mistake. Actually, I think even they trapped him to go there. The idiot, he was trapped. They made him believe it is like so easy. Just, you know, and like hey, send Kadyrov, hey Kadyrov, and you know Kadyrov, he do show. Kadyrov, he went there, he run like a cat. What do you think about Zelensky? I don't like him actually. I mean, he sounds like a kid, you know. But I respected him after the war because the American, they asked him to run. He did not. And that made me change my mind about him, because if he run, his country collapsed actually, and the Russian, they will take over. So based on what he did not listen to the American. The American, they make it clear. Even Biden, he said on TV, they invited him and his wives to come as a refugee to USA. He refused. So he don't look like a real tough man, you know, but he was. He did not run. He did not run even when the Russian, they were almost like 80 kilometers away from Kyiv. So I have to respect the man. Nobody respects cowards. Do you? I don't. All right. Zelensky is already very rich. Is that bad? I mean, the guy is rich. He's a Jew anyway. Most of Jews are rich. But do you know any president is not rich? Like, who is the president you know he's not rich? Give me his name so I can donate to him. I mean, why they become president? Is it because they want to steal more? Why Trump is so obsessed with being a president? Do you think those people, why anyone want to be a congressman? For the salary? Why anyone want to be a senator? For the salary? Are you a kid? They are so desperate to be there for a reason. It is money. Otherwise, working in politics excuse my language, is a shitty job, because everybody will slander you, everybody will talk about you, and you will lose your life. Like, you have no freedom. Wherever you go, people know you, people hate you, people love you. It doesn't matter. So why they are desperate to do this job? It's about money. Why this monkey, what's her name? Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, she's in the office all her life. She wanna die, she wanna go in the casket, and she is still there. Why? Because she is in charge of the stock market. She never bought one stock and the stock lost. Never. Before the stock's prices go down, a week before, Nancy Pelosi, she sell. It's a miracle, brother. She received information from the angels. Obviously, she is in the Congress, and she is in charge of that. Companies, they have to report to them before anyone else. When two big companies want to merge, the first one receive the agreement is the Congress. Not all the Congress, a group of them. When a company is going to bankrupt, the Congress. When a company want to make a big deal, the Congress. And when you make a big deal, stock markets go big, because now this company will make a lot of income. So what they do, you have to be in the Congress so you can know the information which nobody have. And you buy stocks. And if you think any of them really care, what's it's illegal? Illegal? What illegal? All those Congress they have, what illegal? Illegal, guys, it's illegal. Go check. Nancy Pelosi, she never owned stocks, and they ever lost. Have you ever heard of somebody did work in the stock market and never lose, always win? It's impossible, my friend. Somebody saying to me, kindly explain this surah Al-Isra 17:13 and surah, what do you mean as surah? Isra is, I don't know, 5:20. Are you talking about chapter 17 and chapter 5? All right. If you are new here, you can subscribe, feel free. And if you like to join us, here we, usually we teach about Islam, and we answer Muslims, we refute them, and we get them busted with no mercy. Chapter 5, chapter 17, verse 104. Okay, what about it? Explain to me. All right. Yeah, this is a verse present that Allah supposedly he told the Jews, like you've been scattered around the world, and we made Israel for you as a house. And then the Muslims, they say that based on this verse, this is for the judgment day, before the judgment day. But this is something Muhammad is copying from the Jews themselves. If you know, or in case you do not know, the Old Testament have many prophecies about the Jews, that God will gather them the same as the chick gather her like the chicken gather her chicks. So Muhammad is copying that prophecy about the Jews coming back. Yeah. This is not from the Quran, this is from the Old Testament. Muhammad is just repeating what the Jews says to him. What the other verse? chapter 5, 20, 107. I mean, you went from 20 to 107. Oh boy. Any other question before we finish for today? I hope you guys have a good time. Today is Sunday. I'm not going to keep you longer. And we pray that the Lord will give victory to Israel. And the war will be over soon with victory. For sure, we would like to see the hostages coming back to their houses. But, nation victory is not about hostages. Nations have to sacrifice in order to have victory. Victory cannot happen without sacrificing. Never happen. So those who think that victory can come by just prayer, it doesn't work this way. In the Old Testament says God, he said to the Jews, to the Israeli, when you go to field to fight, I will be with you. He didn't say just I will fight for you. When you go, I will be with you. So you have to go to war in order for God to be with you. Don't expect the neighbor to fight for you. Many people, they keep talking about the hostages. But I believe this war is more important than hostages. And I believe it's not about hostages no more. Only naive people think that this war is about hostages. Maybe in the news they say that to you, and they keep repeating that to you, including the Israeli government. But this is absolutely not what the war is about now. The war about now, Israel is getting back its name. For if they don't do what they do, or what they are doing now, the enemy is watching. When the enemy see that you have a weakness, the enemy will be all over you. So this war simply is set to give an example for anyone when I attack Israel in the future. To make them know that if you attack us, this is exactly what happened to you. This is number one reason and purpose for this war. So tomorrow, the day after, anyone will think for a second to attack Israel, he have to count. He have to bite his fingers before he point them at Israel. I believe this is the main reason. The main reason of the war now. We saw how Hamas, they are being suffering from impunity. The Israeli making them line up with their panties in a very shameful way. We just showed you this video in the beginning. Let me play it again. Those Hamas in October 7, they were so proud. They were so excited. They were so happy. Hamas in December 10 are like this. So this is number one purpose of this war. So the enemy will remember that you attack us, we will demolish you. We will make you go in the street with your pants. We will make an example of you. Maybe you can shout today and claiming that you killed many of us, take our women and children as captive. But we will take thousands of you as captives in return. And those thousands are terrorists. You will notice that Israelis are not getting babies. They don't do that. Those who follow Allah, they do that. Do you see any babies there? Do you see any female? Do you see any woman, she is 90 years old or even 19 years old? Only men. So when the Muslim, they speak about honorable war, they don't have it because they don't have honorable prophet. If the Israeli, they want to practice what they should practice, eye for an eye, then they should do the same to you. You took their women, they should take your women. They kidnap even 8-month-old baby, even dogs. They kidnap a coffee machine. This is not kidnapping, this is theft. It's okay, it's halal. Toilet seat. I saw the guy carrying a toilet seat. I mean, he came all the way from Gaza. He went inside the house. His friends came before him, they took everything. There's nothing left. There's only toilet seat. He took the toilet seat. He put it in the motorcycle and he went back to Gaza. And then the whole disgusting word is talking about a human right. Human right have to be applied only if the Israeli attacking the enemy can do whatever they want. So they go blind in a human right when the Jews being killed or Christian getting killed. The second, it's a Muslim. The Muslim, they treat him like, a special species coming from the moon. Like it's a rare species, like this is the last one. So they came to Israel. They start looting, raping, killing, torturing. And now they are doing suntan. Thank you, Israel. All of this is because of Israel being, look, you see all the colors. At least this one here is like, the previous pictures we saw, some of them, they were wearing bikini. I think because now they knew what would happen, they changed their underwear. The other ones, other groups, we saw them 2 days ago, they were wearing bikini. The panty is literally for girls. But I think now they knew they are going to be surrendering. So they went to the drawers and they start looking for something more suitable, for the picture, for the memory. My mom would see it. If you have a gun, bring it. If you still have a gun with you, bring it, he is saying to them. The one is talking is the Jewish soldier, is an Israeli soldier. Shwaya, shwaya, habibi, shwaya, shwaya. Slowly, slowly, come here. Hey, Abdul, come here, come here. Don't touch your balls, we will shoot you. Put your hand up. No balls. Otherwise, you will become ballsless. Ballsless. Excuse my English, English is not my first language, as you know. So I can say things nobody can see. Ballsless? Since when balls became ballsless? Yeah, but the scenery make me confused. Look at this. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Any Muslim want to say, take a beer? And look, the guy, the one in the front, they are so terrified. They said to him, come here with the gun. Don't move, come here. Yeah, come here. Like, they are telling him what to do, Because if he move his gun, they will shoot him right away. All of them, they will be shot. Yeah, come here. And they have their ID in the top of their hand. Yeah, look how peaceful now. Look how friendly. Where is takbir and shish kebab? What happened? Imagine if Mimi Hijab is there. Oh boy. Or Ali Dawa. Brothers, sisters, can you hide me, please? I am Israeli. I am a British citizen. You cannot shoot me. I just bought a house from YouTube, and we are proud of it. Christian Prince. First of all, same with you, to make fun of the Muslims. You make fun of the Jews. A week ago, subhanallah, Allah gave us victory, etc. And look what happened now. Christian Prince. First of all, those are the Muslims. This is Gaza, those are Muslims. Look, this guy is named. Look, this guy, his penis is coming out, he is circumcised. Christian Prince. First of all, there's many people, their penis is subscribed. What the heck? Many people, their penis is, maybe they are Jews. Exactly. Those are Jewish people and they are actors. They are actors? How you know? Okay, first of all, how the people there understand what the Jewish guy is saying? What? How the people there understand what the Jewish guy is saying? Listen, Zakir Naik, your English is very hard, and stop spitting. You are saying how those people understand what the Jewish guy is saying? Exactly. Well, he was speaking to me in Arabic. Exactly. So, my friend, first of all, this is a movie made by Hamas, and they are making them like they're losing. Why Hamas want to make a movie look like they are losing? Why somebody want to make a movie against himself? So Hamas is making a movie, and they are in their underwear? Christian Prince, to make their pride. In war, we make ourselves in the underwear. We are losing. The Israeli will relax. They attack us. Boom. Oh boy. Zakir Naik, may Allah boom you. I mean, you are so good. I never thought about such a plan. So you Muslims take your underwear, wear bikini, so the enemy can come to you closer and you are naked. And then when he comes closer, you shoot him? Exactly. But don't you see the tank? Look at the tank. I mean, there is a distance of like 5 meters between them. And look at that. Do you see the tank? They can like, brrr, you know? And they kill them all. Christian Prince, first of all, those are weighted waterproof. Like what waterproof? Exactly. Abdul, there's nothing it's called waterproof. It's called bulletproof. Christian Prince, we Muslim, we have a new product. It's called waterproof. Okay, what this product waterproof does? I can tell you. First of all, if you throw water at us, we are going to stay dry. If you throw water at us, you will stay dry. Is that a product they discover because of you, because you keep spitting at people? Exactly. So the people, they spray themselves with it before they meet you? Exactly. And now they are waterproof? Exactly. Actually, I think you're right. They look dry, even though it's rainy. Zakir, I think you are the best. Forget about the rest. Exactly. Okay, get lost, man. I'm joking. So look, the Israeli soldiers, I mean, in October 7, they were like, okay, they have their nice villas, nice buildings. Israel left you alone. You have your government. You have Hamas. Have fun. You want Islamic law. You want to beat women. You want to have sex with the children. You want to have drugs, prostitution. Okay. Israel left you alone. You cannot. You brought the bear to your house. And this is the Israeli bear now is destroying your house. And not only that, it's taking movie for you. Porn movie. This is sound like a porn. What they will do next? He is saying, "Babidnash mashakil." You know, this is a Palestinian accent. "Babidnash mashakil," which means we don't want problems, which means we don't want really to shoot you. Just give up your weapon and you will be fine. And look, the guy, he is speaking really loud and he is speaking fast to confirm to them that we don't want to kill you. Like, don't force us to kill you. Very nice of the Israeli army, actually. Otherwise, why they will care, you know? شوية 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 حبيبي. You see, the Israeli soldier, actually, he should tell him to put the Kalashnikov in the left hand, not in the right hand. Sorry, it is in the left hand, yeah. Yeah. But still, look, when he will put it down, the Kalashnikov will be pointing at the Israeli. They should make him tell him to point it to the other direction, because maybe even there is one bullet. You know, you never know. By the way, if you are interested to sell underwears to Gaza, now you can take a look at what kind of color they like. So if you are a businessman, you want to do like a marketing study for what Hamas underwear look like, and you decide to donate, you know, to Hamas, you can donate such a color. As you see, there's dark brown, light brown, green, red, blue. Yeah, I mean, it's just an idea. It's up to you, you know. And by the way, they accept underwears as a donation, because as you see, from now on, they will need it. It is, I hope they will need it. I mean, I hope the Israeli will not take them totally naked. That's not nice. You know, like men walking in the street and their thing is like moving like, ooh, 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 ooh. And then you know, there's a dog, he's like, you have a rabies, he start biting them there. So look what you brought for yourself, brought to shame. What is this? What you accomplish? Why you cannot live in peace with your neighbors and the Israeli, they were giving you jobs and you work in their land and you are fine. Oh no, they took our land. No, this is not your land. You have nothing to do with it. You harvest what you planted. This is the seed you harvest, and this is what you get. And by the way, I noticed that you guys are not really helping to spread my videos. Like I made a video about the teddy bear. How many people watch it? Few. Why? Shall I take like a few days off so guys you can miss me? You want to miss me, huh? Okay, I will take a few days off so you can miss me. I was really upset to see, like I have like 150,000 subscribers and then I get 4,000 view, and the video is about a very nice, beautiful teddy bear. Now you might say this is funny, right? But for me, it's serious. I don't make videos for entertainment. I make videos for a reason. And this is the video of the teddy bear. Here we go. How many? Only 9,000 after one day. Imagine 150,000 subscribers, a size of a city, and yet only, I'm serious, only 8,000. Can you believe it? So based on those numbers, I will take maybe a few days off so you guys can miss me. Anyway, this video here is about a teddy bear, peace be upon him, sent by United Nations to help the kids of Gaza. As you know, they are suffering, struggling, So it's very normal from United Nations and UNRWA to send a teddy bear for the purpose of education. And here actually in this video, I wanted to expose the Israeli. They are very disgusting. Look at this soldier. Let me watch the movie together. Shall we? In this video, I'm sorry to share with you such a disturbing images. Yeah. This is a Muslim teddy bear sent by United Nations. Did you notice? He is a Muslim teddy bear. Now that's explain everything. If he is not a Muslim teddy bear, the Israeli army will not do that. Racism. Yeah, they are like South Africa. Yeah, he's a Muslim teddy bear. Very disgusting. So yeah, what they are doing, the teddy bear, racist army. This is a Muslim teddy bear sent by United Nations to the children of Gaza. What the Israeli soldiers doing to it, you will not believe it. No way. Disgusting. I know. How in the world a professional army do such a thing to a teddy bear who is believer in Allah? Trying to find what is inside the teddy bear. Why they are even thinking about it? First time I thought about it, I said, those Hamas are very well known to have sex even with dead bodies. So it's possible that they can find a baby of Hamas inside the teddy bear. Because I will not be surprised if there is a Hamas member having sex with a teddy bear. And they may be thinking, maybe Hamas, he left one of his kids, like, have sex with the, and this teddy bear is a pregnant. Subhanallah. Dirty-minded soldiers. Israeli, brother. What do you expect? Christian Prince. First of all, the teddy bear, it doesn't have a human right. Zakir Naik, he have a human right. He's a bear. Exactly. I'm going to report you for the human right animal in the United Nations. Like, what report me, United? Do you know this what Zakir Naik said? He will report me for the human right animal. Human right animal. Have you ever heard of something like, yeah, the Muslims, they are messed up, like they don't know what suddenly the Muslims, they care for human right. Human right animals department. Okay. All right. Nation, just wait. This is not an animal. This is a Barbie. It's a. First of all, it might be a Barbie, but it presents something alive. Ah, it might be a Barbie, but presents something alive. Okay, Zaka, can we watch the video together and see what this Barbie present? Christian Prince, first of all, it's haram to watch movies. Zaka, like, it's just a cartoon. Just don't worry, it's nothing there. You know, I mean, you watch porn. You don't want to watch this? There's some nice pictures. Christian Prince, are you sure? Yes, nice pictures. You will see. Just wait and rotate. He put some pictures there. I'm telling you.
Ended up finding around 5 to 6 AK-47s that belong to the terrorist. But showing us all the colors, and he's gonna go over a teddy bear over here, exactly. And we're gonna find, he says that there's like AK-47 inside the teddy bear.
This is by the way, this is not a Kalashnikov. This is a sniper machine. This is a sniper gun. And look how they put the whole thing all the way through the leg. And obviously when they touch it, you can feel, I mean, there's one leg is so stiff and doesn't move because the gun is going all the way from the top, the chest, all the way to the leg, because this is a very long sniper gun. And see?
Fucked up. Guys, all this is inside the school. All this is inside the school that we're seeing right now.
This is inside the school. Isn't it beautiful? This is inside the school in Gaza. Thank you, United Nations, for they keep asking for a human aid. Well, the aid is coming. Don't forget next time to send bigger teddy bear. Like teddy bear have tank inside, not a gun. So this is what is going on. Very evil, very disgusting. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Feel free to subscribe. And if you already subscribed to us, don't forget to unsubscribe. For this can be very nice practice from you. Like subscribe and subscribe. Invite your friends to do that too. And this way we can keep YouTube busy. You know, they will notice that my channel is weird. Like people subscribe and subscribe. You know, yeah. And then when you watch my video, don't give a like. Because simply I'm very sensitive to like. I hate like. Give me this like. And don't make comment. I hate people to make comment. Especially if they don't agree with me or agree with me. Because, you know, we are Arab, we believe in democracy, and we always vote for Saddam Hussein. 99.9999, they agree with him. And the one who didn't agree, actually he agreed, but he died because of car accident. He was coming to vote. I'm telling you. Everybody agree. So regardless if you make a comment, you agree with me or not, who cares? We are Middle Eastern. We don't believe in democracy. We believe in teddy bear. And the proof is there's 1 point something billion. They follow a teddy bear. His name is Muhammad. And his God, he will put inside teddy bear 72 versions. And he will make your penis English. This is the biggest teddy bear in the world. You like it, you don't like it. As Muhammad said, got lost. Takbir. Take care. God bless you and see you soon again. Bye-bye. And we will see how many people watch the video, and then I will decide when I come back. So share. If we see a good view, we will be back soon. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless you.